Hey guys, it's me, SupyoGray, and we are back with part 22 of Yakuza Like a Dragon. So let's go ahead and get started.
Kasuga-kun, follow me.
Bet, where are we going?
So, who's the guy you wanted me to meet?
An old friend of yours. He prefers to meet with you alone, if that's possible.
Cool.
I don't get it. Did he rescue you?
More or less. Thing is, he's with the Omi Alliance.
What's his name?
I don't know. He wouldn't tell me.
Guess I'll have to ask him myself.
Unless
Pretty
if
much.
you know. Was it the dude at the very beginning? Yeah,
It's been a while.
it was.
Aniki.
He looks good.
Mitsu.
I
Holy
like it.
shit! Mitsu! You're okay! I don't know if okay is the right word,
I like it a lot.
but I seem to be doing better than you at least.
What's going on, man? I never caught up with you after I got out of prison. Have you seen Arakawa-san recently?
Nah, us peons hardly ever see him these days.
So I've heard.
Not happy about that myself.
Mm.
Even though we're Omi Alliance now, inside, I'm still Arakawa.
I could always count
So
on you, my man.
you're Omi too.
Yeah, I had to rescue Zhao in secret. If they find out, I'll be executed.
Doesn't that mean you shouldn't be talking to me?
It does. But I had to say one thing to you. I can't say much else, but you need to know.
What?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble.
Mm.
When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
I mean, thank
Mitsu.
you.
I'll be in touch.
I appreciate that, Mitsu. Actually doing well. I like that. I'm actually really happy I got to see him. Like, he's actually one I do remember from the very beginning, you know? He was a day one.
So what's going to happen to the Yokohama Liumang?
Damn, going straight for the jugular, huh?
Mm.
Obviously, Mabuchi's ruined everything. The Great Wall is full of holes now. If the Omi decide to invade, it'll crumble.
Is there any hope?
I don't know. But if we don't patch up the wall, it's all over. And with me like this.
Man, it hurts just looking at that.
Hurts having it. That's why I'm thinking of stepping down.
Huh?
It doesn't matter so
you can
much
do.
who the boss of the Liumang is.
Yeah?
In the end, the only thing that really matters is whether my men have a place to call home. You get it?
I suppose.
Yeah. I know the Liumang origin story.
Ah. Then you know why we formed in the first place. I don't know if I can keep us going anymore. I was never that great at it. Not like my father.
But who's the next leader gonna be if you step down?
I have someone in mind. Someone who's tough, bold. Friend of yours, actually.
Yeah? Who's
What?
that?
Who?
Song Hui-san.
Song Hui?
What?
You'd give the Liumang to the Komi Jewel?
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking in
I
my
know.
mind, but
Up to now, the two factions have been like oil and water. But the world's changing. Walls are crumbling. If
merging
we
them.
don't start banding together, none of us will survive.
Makes sense.
Not everyone will accept the merger, of course. I'm sure we'll lose members. But that hasn't changed the overall situation for the Eugene 3. It's join or die.
Yeah. I think I see what you're saying.
Do you?
You figure Song Hui will keep the Liumang from going extinct. Meanwhile, the Komi Jewel get a new home. So both your people and her people will be better off. Everyone's a big, happy family.
Well, you
Trying
don't have
to
to
be.
put it like that exactly. Soft sweetheart terms and shit.
Yeah, I do. You're a good guy with a big ol' heart. I kinda figured.
Do we really have to do this?
That is
I
funny.
can't be that annoyed with you. The Eugene 3 do owe you a lot. The Seiryu clan's probably singing anthems about you.
Yeah, speaking of, I think I'll visit the chairman and see how grateful he really is.
Sounds like you
Yeah.
plan on making a big request.
But I have some idea of how this fake bill ended up in your pocket.
I want to see if he'll tell us.
There's just something I want to ask him. I think he'll be willing to talk about more secret shit now, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
You should. We all owe you big time. You sure don't hesitate to cash in on favors.
Might as well.
Well, give my regards to him when you see him.
You may enter.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe
Gracias.
said it would be okay for us to talk.
I have a
I
question for you.
heard. And I believe I already know why you've come.
Yeah. You want to tell me what you think?
You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet.
Hmm.
About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Omi. The
That
ones who
sounds
stayed
a
are
lot.
grumbling behind my back.
I mean,
And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Jincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao
Mhm.
told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
well, how you feel
You just
about
know
that?
everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, the Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection.
Why don't
Now
you
it's
just
crumbling.
join up with the others?
That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now, Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move.
He did
I
say.
think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane!
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats, minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me
He
to party
said
chair and
no.
hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me.
Mm.
That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Oh my gosh. Hmm.
Aoki's
Wild.
scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa.
So you know that the young master has this whole town in his palms. Blood is being spilled all because an outsider dreamed to beard out the Arakawa-san I once knew be part of that.
Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah.
Yep. Lucky me.
But
One
it's
thing
people
I
I know.
don't believe is a coincidence is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yes, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how
And
it ended
that's
up
my
on me?
question I wanted.
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Arakawa-san? No, he's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo
Hey.
Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really
Is he
can't
dead?
say. But I do know that he means business. He wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it.
Well, I'm
Heian
down.
Tower.
Okay.
Hey,
I'm meeting you over there.
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow.
Cool.
My treat. I'll make the
I'm
reservation.
finally getting the Peking duck. After so long, I'm not able to. Finally getting it. Well, are we on our way?
Listen,
You get to talk to Javon. After whatever you said about Chairman Hoshino earlier, there's something curious about it. Huh? Lay it on me then, I guess. Well, remember how he said it was a chance that you came to
Okay.
Show? Yeah, something like that. Well, while you were bleeding out from a gunshot wound, I was working my ass off to find the tools to treat you. I doubt you remember. Nah, you know my gratitude is deeper than the oceans for that. Well, I think the part you want to know is the one who told me to treat you was none other than the chief.
Hmm?
Huh? I mean, it was the middle of the night. I was asleep, of course. The chief and a few guys came to me in a panic, asking me to fix you up. But now that I think about it, why would they care? What's that supposed to mean? You don't need a motive to save a dying man, do you? If you were one of us, sure, I would have done it. No questions asked. But getting involved with the shot Yakuza? That's asking for trouble. If they really wanted to save you, why didn't they drop you off at a hospital? Or call an ambulance?
Huh.
But the chief wanted to keep it in-house. Right. So I think the chief must have had a reason he wanted to save you. A reason we still don't know. I guess he might. I think it relates to what Chairman Hoshino was saying about you being here isn't just chance.
Yo!
You think there's more to the chief than we know? Well, every hobo has a secret or two he's hiding.
Hey.
If you've got the time before you're picking duck date, maybe talk with the chief would be a good idea. Hey, Chief. I want to ask you some stuff. I'm curious.
Chief,
Hmm?
my friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban and dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
Yeah.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They... was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now?
Dang.
Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up
Dang.
with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death.
Ah, I
Gamblers,
see.
guys on the run. Anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
Dang.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
Nice. Like, that's wild. So, like, you honestly...
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die.
They
I'm
did it all
counting on
down
you,
for
Ichi.
this.
What the? after Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, "I'm counting on you, Ichi."
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about
You
it,
know what you do.
the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. But when you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You're only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to.
I mean, wouldn't he
Could have
know where
easily
to
gone a
shoot?
different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
huh?
Never mind. You don't get it.
I do.
Forget I said anything.
Come on, Namba. Got a lot of answers. Ichiban, it's about time to go to Peikan Tower. You've got lunch plans with Chairman Hoshino, right? Yeah, I do. But guys, we're actually going to go ahead and end this episode off right here. When we come back, we'll go ahead and talk to the tower. We're going to finally get our Peking duck. I know I make you guys wait longer, I know, I'm sorry. But not. But I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. Please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. As always guys, stay safe out there, and peace out.